Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashes into episode 14, The Code of Redemption. We're at the campus house because,
Okay,
well,
we
we are at the school.
What is it? Did you find something? Looks like some sort of duel. The duel was against some organization grunt and someone else.
Oh, great.
Well, what are you waiting for? Make your last move so I can put you out of your misery. Is that Ridley? You know him, Ace? Know him. He used to be a student at the Heartland Dojo. Maybe he's here to help us. Maybe. Remember what the commander said. No interactions. We can't trust anyone while we're on this mission. Oh, what's the matter? You used up all your moves already?
Evidently.
Not quite. I activate from my hand the spell card Swords of Revealing Light. Now you can't attack me for 3 turns.
Stalling.
I end my turn there. That's your last move. What is pathetic? What does a guy have to do to get an entertaining duel these days? It's all just 1 turn kill or stall, stall, stall. It's nonsense.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
True.
I draw. I activate the spell card Big Bang Artillery. This continuous spell adds 1 Big Bang monster to my hand upon activation. And I'll summon the monster I added, Big Bang Burst! And now I'll finish you off with Big Bang Artillery's other effect. By destroying the monster I just summoned, you take damage equal to half its attack points.
Oh boy.
This duel is over.
We only got like 400
Forgive
left.
me, Mephiles. I failed! Ah!
I kind of want Ridley versus
Not even the
Mephiles.
satisfaction of beating
Just so you'd be like, you stole my hairdo.
Well, one thing's for sure, he's definitely not siding with the organization. Can't duels be more like the old days? Back and forths? It's... Alright, you can come out now. No need to keep stalling. I know you're there. So come on. Come on. Come out. Ridley? Ace, no. Ridley, how did you know we were here? Oh, I didn't. You just came out yourself.
Because you just told me, Fox Boy. So it said they did this everywhere. They go to the gymnasium. I know you're here.
It's great to see you again. What are you doing here? Oh, not much. Just obeying my new master's every command. In this case, keeping guard here, and to prevent any of these pathetic runts from touching him until he reaches Mephiles. What are you... What? You haven't figured it out yet? I mean, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I am a member of the Barrion clan. An admin, in fact. You're with the Barrion clan? Come on, is it really that obvious to figure out from there? You weren't really the smart one, were you, Ace? I mean, I was the one who came up with the idea to use those masks that Topia wears to hide the identity of our runts.
So you did that.
Those runts were wearing those masks because of you? Well, duh! Someone had to. But how could you do that? I mean, those masks are a symbol of our dojo, and you just... Are you kidding me? I didn't care about a single thing that bag of bones had to say. All I wanted was his card, the one-for-all dragon, until a certain one-armed wonder took that away from me. Oh, does that upset you? Eh, cool. Guess what? I was also the one who made Topia go berserk by giving him that Chaosic Seas card. How could you? Because I could. And now that you're in my way, I unfortunately cannot allow you to remain here any longer. So just like the other 52 duelists I beat up, I'm afraid I'm going to have to dispose of you. You're gonna pay for this. You'll die trying, wing boy. No one's making anyone pay.
Topia.
But me.
You're gonna make me pay. That'll show me what for. Making now we gotta reinvigorate by his master. That'll probably be it. Let's see if they can overcome. Let's see if Topia can win. Maybe the Masquerade archetype can get a win for a change. It seems like an interesting concept for an archetype. It's just one of those things that's like, you know. But yeah, it kind of, I get why he changed next though, because one of those things that's like, you know, he feels like he changed the person, so he feels like he doesn't deserve the deck that he had before the Magic Hands thing. So it makes sense for him to be changing decks, you know. Just realized something. The fact that Hugo has dueled both the leaders of both of the organizations. He lost it against both. But then again, Maverick was a draw.
Hello.
Not Maverick, sorry. Nephilim.
Well. Am I surprised to see you here again? What brings you? You know, when I heard the rumor, I was honestly surprised that you actually bothered to escape the facility. How'd you even do it? Let alone, why did you even bother to do it? Well, I had a little bit of help from a friend. Besides, I escaped for one reason, and one reason only. Prepare yourself to duel. And why should I? Well, you said yourself that you're standing guard to make sure that nobody touches your boss. If you're really not going to bother dueling me, then I'm pretty sure he won't be happy with you once I confront him myself. You make a good point. Very well, then. But you know what? Let's make this duel a little bit more interesting, shall we? Guess who I just added to my extra deck? Well, if you're that clueless, I'll leave it a surprise.
Given how they gave frickin'
I don't know what to say.
name blanking. The last guy, Clearwing, maybe give him Dark Rebellion, who knows?
It's fine, Ace.
Or Starving Venom.
You go find shelter. I'm still gonna need you around when I'm done. Because I want to give you something. But what about you? I can't just... I already lost you once. To my own pride. I don't want to lose you again.
Hope he's become a good guy.
I'll handle him. Be careful. Topia. Don't worry. He'll be fine. Fear not, Topia. I'll dispose of him as soon as I'm done with you. Let's end this once and for all. I hope you're a lot more impressive than your last duel. Oh, I can assure you, I will be. Because this time, I have something worth fighting for. Let's duel! I'll make the first move. I draw.
Let's
I activate Big Bang Artillery.
No, this again.
This continuous spell lets me add a Big Bang monster from my deck straight to my hand. Then, I'll summon that added monster. By destroying Big Bang Blast in my hand, I can special summon Big Bang Boom!
Oh boy.
And since Big Bang Blast was destroyed by a card effect, he lets me draw another card. And, since Big Bang Boom here was summoned, I'm allowed to special summon Big Bang Blast immediately back from my graveyard.
Dang it.
So
It's a nice
welcome
combo.
back. See, you're still using those Big Bang cards. Now, I'll normal summon Big Bang Burst, and then I'll use the special ability of my Big Bang Artillery. Since I summoned my Big Bang Burst, I'm allowed to destroy him to inflict damage equal to half his attack.
Shit.
And since he was destroyed by a card effect, you take another 300 points of damage.
It's so needlessly extra.
But I'm not done yet. Now,
They'll
I will
use their
proceed
effectively
to
destroyed by card
overlay my
effect.
two level 4 monsters. With these two monsters, I built the overlay network and Xyz summoned this. Big Bang Rail Cannon!
Oh, jeez.
By using up my monster's overlay unit, he can inflict another 1,000 points of damage! Ah! But there's more. Don't forget Big Bang Xyz monsters don't detach. They destroy overlay units.
Uh-oh.
So by destroying the overlay unit Big Bang Boom, I can use his effect, which lets me banish a random card from your hand. Fine. You removed from play my monster reborn.
Dang it.
Whatever. I'll set one card and leave it at you. I'm done this turn. It's my turn. Oh wait, I'm not done this turn! Big Bang Backfire! This trap card inflicts 500 points of damage to you, for each Big Bang I control. Ugh! Now I'm done. Make your move, Topia. I doubt that it will be anything impressive.
Technically that was turn 2, considering you had a draw and you can't activate a trap card on your turn. Nah.
I start my turn by summoning this monster to the field. Cloak of the Magic Hunters.
Magic Hunters are back.
So you're back to your Magic Hunters.
She figures he's earned them now.
Okay then. Now I'll use Cloak's special ability, adding a Magic Hunter monster from my deck to my hand. And since its attack points are less than 1,500, I can summon it. I bring this monster to the field. Spike of the Magic Hunters. I'll use his special ability, letting him gain levels equal to that of one Masquerade monster that I target.
Masquerade? I meant Magic Hunters.
Allowing him to double his level from 2 to 4. Now I'll use these two monsters to build the overlay network. With these two monsters, I Xyz summon rank 4 Dracorex of the Magic Hunters!
Nice!
And now I'll use Dracorex's special ability. By getting rid of any number of overlay units, he can destroy a spell or trap card for each overlay unit.
Nice.
Since I'm detaching both of them, he can destroy 2 spell or trap cards. I think I'll get rid of your backfire and your artillery.
Nice work.
What? No! Now I can't use Backfire's effect to negate your monster's attack. Correct, but that's not all you have to worry about. I activate the equipped spell M Hunter Gauntlet. This will give him an additional 500 attack points, and will protect him from being destroyed by any of your card effects. Oh no. Now, battle! Dracorex, attack and destroy his rail cannon! Yeah! And that's not all.
You want a challenge? You're getting it.
Not only does he deal you half of your monster's attack points,
how do you like the burn?
I also gain half that attack as well. Alright! If you thought this was easy, well, clearly you should think again. Because guess what, Wrigley? I'm back! I'll set one card and end my turn. You might pull this off. Now there's the Topia I remember. Finally, a challenging duel! But you know what? I'm one step ahead of that. So let me show you a little new trick I got.
Uh-oh.
Let's go. Chaos! Draw!
There's the cheating.
What was...
You were warned.
What's the matter? Heartburn?
Sort of.
None of your business.
It did do serious damage, but it didn't kill him, so, like I said, one should be safe.
I summoned Big Bang
Safe enough.
That was the card that you drew? Not this, you nitwit! But you'll see it very soon. I activate Big Bang Mind's special ability. It either lets me add one Big Bang monster to my hand or send one to my graveyard. I'll send Big Bang Assault from my deck to the graveyard.
Why?
What was the point of that? Oh, no reason. Just so I could do... this!
Rekindling!
That's right! This spell lets me summon as many monsters.
The kindling
with
is
200
freaking
defense from
ridiculous.
my
And think about it, it's
graveyard
just basically soul charge without a cost. Except that it has to be fire with 200 defense, but you know, instead of cost, that's a condition.
He's assembled 5 monsters. Correct. And now, I'll activate the spell card Big Bang Bombardment! This spell card allows me to inflict 500 points of damage for each Big Bang monster I control!
Uh-oh.
That's 2,500. Correct! You're done for! Topia! Oh no you don't. I activate my trap card. Magic Hunter Formation! This prevents the damage I take, reducing it to 0, and then lowering the attack points of all monsters you control by that same amount I would have taken.
Nice.
Oh, what a shame. It's not like I was gonna keep them on the field for long.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I figured that wouldn't work. So that's why I have this. I overlay my Big Bang Mind and Burst.
I was gonna go into the Big Bang Mega Buster thingy.
It can't be, but it can.
What?
And it will. Ridley, you really don't know what you're doing. It won't obey you. It isn't as simple as summoning a monster. And I told you before, it's a dumb trading card.
Wait.
I can make it do whatever I want. I now Xyz summon. Oh no. Ridley. One for all. Dragon!
What? Oh, frig, I forgot I even had that, to be perfectly honest. Frig. Should just went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick. What's your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Unleashed archetype? Exclusive ones, of course. I'm a big fan of the Clockwork archetype used by David Talk. And I just kind of like the idea of the fusion archetype and all that stuff. It's basically ancient gears, but I do kind of like how the uniqueness of it and how fusion focused it is. And I'm really growing on this Big Bang archetype, honestly. I like the whole ideas and gimmicks it plays with the Xyz archetype. It's not just like a generic Xyz deck. It's like, oh, we have a special thing where we destroy things with card effects and stuff like that. Fire Kings would love that shit. It's like, yeah. So yeah, I don't have any problems with like pockets or anything like, or green eyes or anything like that. Just these are the ones I like personally. So yeah, so that's just me. Anyway, next, Code of Redemption Part 2. Now let's go. One for All is here.
Finally, you're under my control. Not good.
No duh. Actually, that burn card would left him with 100 life points left.
Now, one for...
What?
You're still as stubborn as always. What? Why did you... There it goes again, just like before. It destroys itself. Why does it start doing this?
You weren't worthy.
Not worthy. Not worthy. I don't get it. Why did you destroy yourself? That's not your effect. I told you. It only grants its power to those it deems worthy. And you, Ridley, don't even know the very word of it. What? It saw the very darkness within your heart. Just one glimpse, that's all it took, and One for All rejected you, clearly not giving you the permission that you've sought for so long. This is impossible! It's just a dumb trading card! How can it decide? How much more proof do you need? One for All sees you as unworthy. End of discussion. All of my life's work? I wasted years in that dojo. Isn't that stupid geezer? For nothing? You have no further use
Evidently,
for One
yes.
For All, so clearly you should no longer have it. Oh, really? Well, if it doesn't seem me worthy enough to wield it, what makes you think that you're any better? You're right. After what I did, I'm no better than you. Well, that's the reason why I'm here. I didn't just come to this island to get One for All back. I came to this island so I could give One for All to someone who truly is worthy enough to wield its power.
Ah.
Topia. And if you don't want any further trouble, I suggest you hand it over right now. Back chance, Topia. This card may be worthless to me now, but if I can't wield its power, nobody can! I overlay my 3 remaining monsters! With these 3, I'm building the overlay network to exceed summon Big Bang King Explosion!
Oh boy.
I activate King Explosion's effect, destroying an overlay unit to gain attack equal to that overlay unit.
Oh boy.
Nasty. Even without One For All, he's still putting up a fight. Also, since Big Bang Blast was destroyed by a card effect, I get to draw 1 card. Battle! King Explosion! Destroy Dracorex with Blasting Bombardment! So be it then. I activate Spike of the Magic Hunter's effect in my graveyard. Not only does banishing it let me negate your monster's attack, but I'm also allowed to weaken your monster, decreasing its attack points by its attack target. No! Fine. I set 1 card face down and end my turn. Very well then. I draw. To start my turn off, I play the field spell Magic Hunter Guild. Guild? The home
That's
base
new.
of Magic Hunters. Not only does it let me add a Magic Hunter monster from my deck to my hand, but all of my Magic Hunters gain 500 extra attack points.
Nice.
I activate the spell card Rank Up Magic Hunter! Rank
Oh
Up
boy.
Magic! No! That's right, it's rank up time. I rank up Dracorex of the Magic Hunters. Go! Rank up Xyz Evolution! Appear before us, rank 5! Quake of the Magic Hunters!
Oh boy.
Not that monster! You remember this one, don't you, Ridley? Know it? That's the same monster you used to finish me in our last duel. And by the looks of it, it'll do so again. But just to be safe, not only does my field spell power him up, but I'll also discard this monster from my hand. Drizzle of the Magic Hunters! By doing so, I can add a Magic Hunter card back from my graveyard to my hand. And the card
Interesting.
I added is my previously used M Hunter Gauntlets,
Ooh.
powering him up by another 500 attack and protecting him from any of your card effects.
Nice.
Now, I'll get into Quake's effect. By using up an overlay unit, since your monster's attack points are different from the original, your monster is destroyed!
This should be enough.
You. Not quite. How's your monster back? You could thank my trap card for that. Big Bang Malfunction. Now, for the rest of this turn, if Big Bang King Explosion would ever be destroyed, I can summon it back to the field instantly. Every time. So close. Interesting. If that's the case, then attacking it will be worthless, since it will just come back anyway. Very well then. I set 1 card face down, and leave it to you. Make it yours.
Interesting how it would have a card that blows itself up.
I will not lose. Never lose. Ridley, he's using it again.
You're not gonna. You can't. He warned you.
It's almost like his body's breaking down. Ridley.
That's supposed to use the Chaos Draw more than once. Once in and of itself is risky.
Business! It's that technique that you used. It's tearing you apart.
Literally.
So what if it is? So what if it is, huh? I don't care what this stupid thing does to me. As long as it gives me the power to win this duel, I'm all fine with it. Even if this is my last duel, I will never, and I mean never, be defeated!
Got stuff all over him.
Rank up Magic Barrier Force! That card. Yep, you know what's happening. Come on out! Chaos Xyz Evolution! appear before us! Rank 5! Chaos exceeds Big Bang! Lord Explosion!
Oh boy.
I
I do like how you give him a bit of face makeup
activate
stuff to
this
try to
monster's
show that
effect.
it's damaged, you know?
Ridley, you look like you're going to fall apart any second now. Shut up! I don't care! I activate its effect by using up an overlay unit. A Chaos overlay unit. It gains 500 attack for every Big Bang monster in my graveyard. I count 7, so it gains 3,500! 6,000 attack points.
Oh no.
And best of all, you can't use any card effects during the battle phase.
Uh-oh.
Don't Ridley me. Don't Ridley me. This duel is as good as mine. King Explosion. Attack. Attack. Destroy him. Lazar Demolition. Ah!
Lazar.
Topia, no.
You survived?
Not even enough. Fine.
You run out of attack to survive it.
Draw your last card. I end my turn. Ridley, shut up. Just shut up. This is your last turn, Topia. You can't stand up against Lord Explosion. This Mazul is mine. It's all mine. All mine. All mine.
I think it broke apart his brain, too.
Very well.
You want a challenger getting one, and now that you've gotten one, you've lost your mind.
Card, but not in the way you think. This is for you, Sensei. I draw! I summon to the field Maid of the Magic Hunters. Is this a joke? Your princess is worthless! Her attack points, yes, but not her effect. She can special summon one Magic Hunter monster from my graveyard or banished zone. So I special summon Spike back from my removed from play cards. Now I'll activate Spike's effect, which increases his level by maids. So he becomes a level 6 monster.
Why?
You're a joke, Topia! An absolute joke! Just end it here! You've lost! There's nothing you can do! Am I? I activate my guild's last special ability. By tributing Maid, I can special summon a Magic Hunter monster with a different name from my deck. Yep. Now come on out, Mirror of the Magic Hunters!
So?
You remember him, don't you? Well, in case you don't, here's a refresher. Mirror copies the level of one Magic Hunter monster I control.
Uh-oh.
I copy Spike's level, so Mirror can become a level 6 monster!
Oh boy.
No. It can't be! It can't be! Correct. Now, with these 2 level 6s, I built the Overlay Network! Light of Justice, Guardian of Hope, come down from the heavens and protect your children. I exceed summon. Rank 6. Mary, Law of the Magic Hunters! Mary, that's Topia's strongest monster.
Nice.
No! Yes, Mary. Now, not only is Mary able to protect all of my Magic Hunter monsters from card effects, but by using up an overlay unit, all non-Magic Hunter monsters on the field are returned to the hand.
Jeez.
No! My monster! Haha! Looks like you can't take much more of this, Ridley. And you especially won't after this. I banish my maid from my graveyard to activate its other effect, giving Mary an additional attack for each overlay unit it has. Looks like this is it. No, I can't! This duel is over, Ridley. One for all
Jeez.
is now back in safe hands. Now go, Mary. Hold it! I win. I win. I win. I win. I win. What do you mean?
What are you talking
You
about?
have no monsters on your field, in your graveyard, or in your hand that can help you. Maybe. But I still have one little trick up my sleeve. You see, just in case this situation happened, I went around the buildings and planted a few little bombs. A bomb?
Oh boy.
Correct. And I attached them to the coating of my dual pad. I'm quite the hacker, you know. And if a fool like you should win the duel, should you win? Boom! The bombs will go off in a matter of seconds. And we all die. What? Yep. And that's not all, Topia. If you win the duel, the bombs will go off. If you surrender the duel, the bombs will go off. If any of us two try to leave the building at all, the bombs will go off. The only way they don't go off is if I win. What?
Wouldn't a surrender count as a win?
That's cheating. Are you really that desperate to beat me? I'll do anything to prove that I'm better than you. What does this prove? If anything, it just improves how insane you are. I don't care. And a psycho. I don't care! You failed in your quest to get One for All back, Topia. I will do anything. I will do anything to prove that I'm the best Xyz duelist of all time. I will win. I want to win. I want to win! So call off your attack. You failed. I haven't failed yet. I still have one last trick up my sleeve. I activate the trap card Xyz Betrayal!
What?
This trap card lets me pay half of my life points, but in return, I get to add an Xyz monster from your graveyard to my extra deck. However, during the end of the next turn, I take damage equal to that monster's attack points. Do you really think that any of my Big Bang monsters will be used to you?
Not the Big Bang monsters.
But One for All is still up for grabs. What? Dual pad, activate free roaming mode. Free roaming mode activated. Uploading card. Upload complete. No! No! Ace! What? One for All? Why? Take One for All. Keep it safe. No. Topia, please, don't tell me what I have to. Bit, was it? I know we haven't met each other for long, but promise me you'll get Ace out of here alive. Let's see. Don't worry. I give you my word. No! I won't let you! Gotta deactivate those bombs! Error. Access denied. What? Access Come denied. On, you heap of... Both of you get...
Such a hacker you are.
No. You can't! It's up to you to take care of One for All now, Ace. I'm sorry that my act of revenge got in the way of the person who I am. No! Topia, please! I should have learned that life can give you so many great things out of the horrible things that happen to you. I miss the people I lost from the invasion, but I should have stayed long enough to see what I gained out of it. No! No! There has to be another way! Get out of here while you still can. Goodbye, Ace. No! Topia! Time to go, Ace. No! Teleport! Topia! Access denied. Ah! Denied. Fine! It doesn't matter. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because I won! I won! Just end your turn! You're done for! You're done for! Am I? I guess there is nothing else I can do. I end my turn.
What?
So go ahead, Ridley. Make your move. No. Well, what are you waiting for? Make your move, or better yet, just end your turn automatically. There's no point in even doing any moves, to be honest. All you have to do is end your turn automatically, and then my trap card will inflict damage and force me to lose the duel. Either way, you've practically won. You don't even need to do anything, so just go ahead. And let you lose that way? No. I don't just want to earn this win. I want to claim it. It'd be a coward's move letting you die that way. If I'm going to beat you, I'm going to beat you by pulverizing you! I'm not an idiot. I refuse to let you go down that way. I will beat you with the card that I draw! And you know how I'm going to do it.
It's gonna rip them
Sure
apart.
you want to do that again? After what it did to you the last time?
You don't even need to do this. You could just do a normal draw. You brick, you win.
Does that look like I care? Are you, though? Because if I'm being honest, I think you're afraid to use it again. I'm not afraid of anything! Then prove it. Prove to me that you're better than I am. Oh, I won't just prove it to you. I don't just prove it to you. I will claim it. Chaos Draw! Ah! Alert. Duelist not responding. Activating emergency self-destruct in T-minus 10, 9.
He died.
7, 6. Guess I was good for 5, something after all. 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy.
Here. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame to see him go. Even after he turned so chaotic, at least he made up to everyone. At least tried to. He sacrificed himself for the greater good. Rest in peace, Topia.
Are you really telling me that Ridley's dead? I'm afraid so.
Rot in hell, Ridley.
His own stubbornness got in the way of his logic, and he abused the Chaos Draw. No matter, our plan is almost complete. I have almost found the location of Mephiles. Just remain in your post, Sully, until further notice. I just hope that you're not foolish enough to enter the same fate. Fear not, sir. I won't. Sully out. Don't worry. I'll see you again. I swear. The real you. Finally. What? That voice. So, you found me.
Wait, real you isn't real family.
Yeah. I'm here. So it's time to end
Blur. What was the saddest death in Yu-Gi-Oh for you? There's a lot of death in Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, actually, not too much death. Would you count the end of the original series a death? I mean, he was technically already dead, but it's more like his spirit passed on, sort of. It's kind of a death, and also kind of not. And we won't count it just for the stat's sake. It is kind of one of those complexing things. Bones died, technically. We never see him again. I'm trying to go through the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! And trying not to include filler characters. Zane's death was tragic until they brought him back, which is the worst thing they could have done to him. After they killed him, the worst thing they could have possibly done was bring him back. I guess Jim Crocodile Cooks was kind of sad, but I don't think he came. Then again, I think he came back. I mean, I think everyone came back except. I know everyone except for one person comes back. I don't know that much. After season 3, of course, but I don't remember who that person is. No, Axel, Brody, and Jesse, of course, come back because, you know, fan favorites. Yeah. 5Ds. Zone's death was kind of tragic, but then that's more like because he was like the last human. Callan's was sad, but then again we see his death off screen. But then when we see it with Majestic Star Dragon and all that stuff with Carly, the Dark Signers all typically die, but they get, I think they all come back, or just some of them come back. I don't know. We know Callan and Carly come back. I mean, that probably wasn't part of the original script of them coming back. It was just probably one of those things to be like, they're dead, that's it. I mean, given the fact that Carly and Callan come back, we could probably interpret it as they come back. We just don't see them again, you know? One of those. Then, so yeah, the Dark Signers are pretty tragic. I don't really feel for Aporia. I mean, I guess I kinda, sorta, not really. He kind of had an arc. He had something. They gave him something at the last minute, at the very least. It was more than nothing. Zone was sad in the fact that it'd be like in his died, the human race has died off from synchro summoning, which is why they invented Xyz summoning later. I guess. Okay, there's one death that's fucked up in Yu-Gi-Oh that no one talks about, because. Okay, so. Everyone, like, people who know that when the Baryons, like Shark and Rio, were put into the bodies, they were taking the bodies of some of their kids. It'd be like, okay, so those kids are dead, right? Like, they take the bodies of those kids, but those kids are just dead. Like, that's really fucked up when you think about it, actually. Like, that's one of those things that I realized I'm watching back. I'm like, actually, that's really fucked up. They just took the bodies of 2 kids who just happened to die. Or maybe the kids didn't die, in which case they're possessing those bodies, which is almost debatably more fucked up. So yeah, I think that's pretty fucked up in its own special way. But I guess that doesn't really count because, you know, we don't really know who those kids are. I'm just saying that's a fucked up death no one talks about. The Baryons, I guess? Not really. I didn't care about Vetrix / Tron. I didn't care about any of those. No. Maybe not none of them. I don't know. Baryons all come back. Arc 5? People would just get carded, in which case they all come back to life anyway. I'd say I cared about Crow dying, but I don't care about Crow in the first place. You know what Crow is to me? Buy Black Wings. Okay, that's not fair. Crow is a perfectly fine character. I have no problem with Crow, but I hate the fact that that's basically the only reason he continued to exist. Just be like, buy Black Wings. I have no problem with Crow the character. I just hate what he stands for, you know? Yeah. He's put on my screen. I'm not really mad. Just, you know. Yeah, you know. Again, everyone just brought back an Arc 5, so there's no consequences. Except for the U boys, but they're all fused with it. If the U boys are all fused with the Yuya, does that mean the U girl... Does that mean the bracelet girls are all joined with Yuzu / Zuzu? That's messed up, but not as messed up as the manga, so... it's kind of... Make of that what you will. In Brains, everyone dies every 5 minutes, especially Ghost Girl. I swear she's contractually obligated to die in every season. I haven't finished Brains just because I don't care, but I also know that just like when I see the A and B, I'm just like, Okay, Ghost Girl just seems consciously obligated to die. Why is she dying all the goddamn time? My didn't have it that bad. Like, my lost just about every duel, but she really only went to the Shadow Realm once. And I guess her soul got kidnapped, but at least they didn't constantly kill her off. And my had more interesting characters than fan service, but whatever. Whatever. I mean, the only deaths that really happen in Rain is that stick is really the ones of the AIs, considering the Ignises all die, and that starts I's revenge, which, and Roboppy dies. Remember when we all thought that was a girl? Oy. Brains was weird, but not weird enough to be worth my time. Whatever. Does Revolver die? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't really care. So yeah. Sevens, I don't think anyone's died in Sevens. Then again, I haven't been keeping up with it as much, so I'm just gonna assume no one's died yet. You really fucked up with the one with all the like little kids as like the most gratuitous death. It'd be like an old school kaiju movie where this is the I love the kaiju movies. Godzilla Mega Godzilla's a kid movies. There's so much bleeding and swearing. It's like the fuck. And again, Hedorah. But this is about Godzilla. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with honorable mention goes to the two kids that are that Shark and Rio possess, and yeah, the Dark Sires are also number one, so clearly, because obvious reasons. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. And if I forgot anyone, go ahead. If you were gonna throw in filler characters like the Orichalcos guys or Noah and stuff like that, we can count them, I guess, as an honorable mention. They're not true to the source material, but I'm like, I kind of like the Noah arc, so yeah. I didn't hate any of the filler arcs, so yeah. Anyway, I've rambled on for long enough, so see ya.